Good morning, Bitcoins. I'm MadBitcoins, still in Miami. I'm joined by Steve Sprague from Rivetz. Don't worry, I'll cut that all out. That's all be done in editing. There's a 50-50 chance. So, Steve, tell me about Rivetz. What does Rivetz do?
So Rivetz is about building the cybersecurity controls for Bitcoin. So in the hardware on your ARM chips and Intel chips in your phones and PCs, there's a technology called trusted execution. And we have access to write a program in the trusted execution environment to protect the private keys and the formation of the instruction to the blockchain. So this is the way we get absolute state-of-the-art cybersecurity, as good as Apple Pay, but doing Bitcoin in about 300 million Android phones and a couple hundred million Intel PC platforms.
So you can actually use hardware encryption on the Android device to keep the private keys safe.
That's correct. These technologies have been built in for a number of years, and they're absolutely perfect for protecting the Bitcoin transaction and assuring that even if you completely root the operating system, you cannot steal the private keys out of the phone.
Even if you rooted the operating system, you're in the clipboard, you're in everything, you can take over all aspects, you couldn't get to the private key because it would be encrypted in the hardware?
That's correct. So ARM has built a capability into the actual ARM silicon to enable protection of keys, and we use a company called Trustonic to give us access to that environment. And so after we write a program that protects Bitcoin, so I have a Galaxy 5S phone on which the Bitcoin is completely protected in hardware on a commercial off-the-shelf phone.
That sounds incredible. So it's a lot like the Trezor wallet, but you'd be able to carry it around with you?
Absolutely. We think there's a great opportunity for a variety of devices, but ultimately what consumers want is Bitcoin built into their phone, and they want it as secure, if not more secure, than Apple Pay. And not only do you want it on your phone, you want it on your tablet and your PC. Really, whatever device you're shopping with, you're going to have the absolute state-of-the-art in e-commerce security, leveraging Bitcoin to the merchants that accept it.
Wow, that sounds really incredible. What a great project.
Thank you. We've been at it for about a year. We have a great team in place. We're shipping our first toolkit next week. We have about 20 wallet and service partners that are going to be integrating Rivetz into their applications. And so this is something that will hopefully become part of the wallet you choose to use every day, an option that you can turn on within your phone.
That sounds great. Very cool. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for your time.
And where can they learn more about Rivetz?
So if you go to rivetz.com, spelled Rivetz.com, our application toolkit is there. You can sign up to be a developer partner, and there's good information on the company.
Cool. Rivetz with a Z.